new?
Those ones, yeah. I haven't put together the stand for that one yet.
That's awesome.
Is it supposed to play? Oh, it's a members only.
Oh,
I didn't even notice that. My bad.
didn't either. That's
Alright.
okay.
That's
Masturbation.
Jdogg. Oh wait, you're not in it. Hold on, I gotta turn this a little bit.
Oh.
Just a little bit. You're fine. Look. Boom. Oh, your face isn't. What else does she got? Yoga for play. Oh shit! I put the wrong part.
You need help? Here, I'll scroll through these.
I know this goes taller up. I just don't know which button it is. I'll leave it like that. Doesn't get her feet. Doesn't get her feet.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hey, take it to your bed, Bubba. There you go, good boy. I do have a couple blocks, but just two. Ground. For people, please.
Oh. Do you think these are all?
Well, it's under the Yoga for Beginners one, so any of them would be good.
Okay.
If we need like a bolster, we can use these pillows, my couch pillows.
Oh, okay. Oh, they all look so good.
Right. I did that one. Lower back pain, shocking.
Let's do this one.
The eagle pose? The fuck?
The splits!
The splits? No, you crazy. Plow pose? No. You didn't get into like, oh, I did used to like the pigeon one, but
yeah,
that's just the one.
Yeah, it's one pose, learning how to. Okay.
Yoga for presence. What does that mean?
Let's get present.
Nature gives us what we need to protect ourselves. Like elderberries.
Like here.
Nature's way combines these with vitamin C, D,
11.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Inspired by nature. Nature's way.
It's barely clean except for all the shit he keeps tearing up.
I almost two, because I have one that's like a square, and I have another one, and I almost brought all three.
Nice.
I'll do it next time.
And that's real. I'm grateful that you would take this time out of your day to practice yoga, and we're gonna practice together for about
Doing a Jessamine, Stanley, the yoga underbelly
for you to feel
for our
good
tape.
in your body, to feel present.
Harry, that is not for you.
Feeling
Just because you
present
tore up
isn't
my
always
yoga mat.
about feeling good.
Move.
Sometimes being
Oh,
in the
God.
present can be
Sorry.
about feeling bad.
Try not.
But that's kind of good too,
Go.
because it's leading to the good.
Go.
So really, like,
Good
as
boy,
much
go.
as there's waves, it's really just about accepting that the waves are there. And that's what today's class is about.
Watch
And
the
I
fan.
know that we can get into these like cycles of thought about whether or not your body is good, whether or not you're a good person. Like, there's all these different like barriers that come up about like whether or not you're doing a good job and whether or not your body is worthwhile. And more than anything with that, your body is here today.
Go outside.
It doesn't really matter what it looks like, and it doesn't matter
Go.
what anyone else thinks of it. The fact that you own it and you wake up and you show
Should we
up
be sitting?
is enough.
I don't know.
You are enough.
She hasn't told
And
us
that's
yet.
what we can lean into today.
Tell me what to do,
I don't have any
Jessica.
yoga props here. I do have some like to the side. So if you like to practice with yoga blocks regularly or a strap and you have that handy, please feel free to grab it. But
Yeah.
literally, like, you don't even have to be on a yoga mat right now. Like, maybe you're in your office and you just like cleared away enough space for you to move around a little bit. That's perfect. And if at any point you want to modify the postures in a way that is different than what I'm doing, and maybe you're kind of like, I don't know if this is yoga, but I'm just gonna do it like this and we'll see how it goes, that's perfect. Because literally you are the teacher that you've been waiting for. You know what you need to do. And as long as you lean into what feels good for you today, that's perfect. All right, so we're gonna start today in corpse pose. And corpse pose is practice on your back. Take up as much space as you possibly can with your body.
You got it.
I'm gonna start by putting my feet on the ground and just kind of work into it slowly. Feet on the ground. Bring my hands back behind me. And just work your way down slowly. And I've got my arms spread out wide. You can honestly keep your feet on the ground. That might feel perfect for you. If it feels good though, you can bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. And I'm even going up and underneath my leggings, underneath my fat rolls, and just bringing my hands directly to the tops of my thighs and gently pressing the flesh away so that my legs come down to the ground. And you can shake them out, right to left, left to right. Shake out your ankles, shake out your toes, and curl them back and forth.
Get out of here.
And there's a thing that can happen with your breasts will go like reach up and choke out your neck. So just bring your hands to the top of your cleavage and just gently press the flesh away. And then if you like, you can bring your fingers underneath your head and just gently pull your head out of your spine. You might interlace your fingers underneath the crown and underneath the back of your head and make a little nest, a little holder with your thumbs for your neck. And just let your head go side to side like this, and then gently bring the head down to the ground. Just make any little micro adjustments that you need to make in order for your body to find a sense of stillness here. And stillness is never really still. It's the beat between the breaths. So it's as still as it can be when it's always in motion. The arms are open wide. You're taking up space. Your eyes are closed. We say taking up space on purpose. So much of our lives are spent making ourselves smaller, trying to fit into someone else's definition. Trying not to be loud, trying not to be noticed. You don't have to do that here. You don't have to make yourself smaller. You don't have to apologize for existing. You don't have to do anything special to deserve it. You are enough by nature of being.
Back, Sally. Sally, come outside.
Let your body feel weighty. Let it be weighty. When you take up space, your body has weight. It matters whether you live or breathe.
Don't you dare sneeze on me.
Notice how you're breathing. Maybe with some urgency, maybe slowly. Always are good. There's no need to course correct and change. Just stay only in your noticing of what it feels like to be you and to be alive. Your breath may be flowing in and out through your nose.
You
your
can
nose
see
and
our
out through
bellies.
your mouth. Maybe all through your
No,
mouth.
it's fine.
However you choose to breathe, it's okay.
Oh, seriously.
Just follow your inhales and your exhales. Go wherever they lead. And when you reach the end of an inhale or the end of an exhale, linger. Set yourself ablaze in the space between your inhales and your exhales. The lessons there are your yoga. When you're ready, when it feels like it's time, when I start to engage your core, and it doesn't mean that you have to tighten your abs or intentionally suck anything in, or squeeze your butt or anything. Just notice that you have a core, that there is a space within you that is the central axis of it all. Notice it, acknowledge it, and from that place get stronger. And your body will react. Your physical body will react. The abs, the glutes, the side body, everything pulling in, the back, your sacrum. But feel it from a knowingness of oneness in your spiritual body and your subtle body, drawing into the center of all that you are. It may make your body gradually change shape. But as you pull into your core, start to draw your arms down by the sides of your body and your legs up, coming into like a half boat pose. Drawing your chin in toward your chest, flexing through your toes, extending through your fingertips. And then relax down onto the mat. And do that again. And you just follow your inhales and your exhales. It doesn't have to be one inhale to come up, but at the ends of your inhales, as you press into the exhales, linger and rest there. Find your way back into your half boat pose, pulling into your core, drawing the heart up, the legs up, flexing through the toes, shoulders up, backs of the thighs up. Exhale down. Melt it down. Arms down. Relax. Chillax. Let's do one more just like that. Pulling into the core. Arms up and down the sides of the body. Legs up. You can open your eyes if you'd like, or you can keep them closed. It's whatever feels good to you. And then exhale, melt that down onto the ground, and then bring your feet onto the ground. Knees pointing up. The feet are like underneath the knees-ish.
Take it outside.
Relax.
Out!
Your heart space down to the earth. Relax your pelvis to the earth. And then when you're ready, inhale. Start to bring your arms up. Start to bring your pelvis up. Coming into like a bridge pose, but we're gonna ride it like a wave. So you're inhaling your arms up to the sky, and then bringing them back behind you down to the ground. Mine are kind of skating the wall. The pelvis is up and high. And then find an exhale. Draw the pelvis down to the ground the way that you came. Arms come back the way that they came. Everything down to the ground. Beautiful. I'm sure it's beautiful. Now let's do that again. Just like that. You're just finding that wave and you're going to ride it inside you. So inhaling up, pelvis up, rolling the thighs in toward the midline. The arms kind of lead after the pelvis. And then they come down and back behind you. And then when you're ready, exhale it down to the ground, arms up to the sky, and then down to the ground. Breathing. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale, pelvis up, arms up, heart up. Throat relaxes down to the mat. Back of the head to the mat. Roll the thighs toward one another at the top. And then exhale, bring it down the way you came. Arms tap down, last. And then when you're ready, we're gonna come to standing, but just take your time getting there. We're gonna roll up to seated, and then from seated, you're gonna come up to stand. So like, dignity has no place here. You deserve dignity, regardless of whether or not this looks like one fluid motion. But when you're ready, draw the knees into your chest, rock forward into your seat, and then come on up to stand. Come up to the top of your mat. And you can
Just
the
needs
top
to
of your
take her
mat, but I'm
time.
gonna turn towards you so that you can see what I'm gonna do. So find your mountain pose. Mountain pose is where we root everything in a vinyasa practice, really. You're gonna root into the feet, spread wide through your toes, really take up space with your feet, spread wide through the back of the heel. Draw the energy up from the earth into your legs, and then up through the crown of your head. So from here, the same way that you're drawing the energy from the earth, draw the energy up through the sides of your body. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Really, really reach up through your fingertips, relax your shoulders away from your ears, and then take your right hand, reach for your left wrist, and just drop over to your right side with your left hand. And it can start like you're kind of like, you're dropping down, and you might just want to get somewhere, so you stick your hip out to the side. Don't worry so much about your hip. Kind of root your left hip in with your left heel. Root all the way down through there, and really take the stretch in the shoulder. Rolling the shoulder and the heart open. Breathing. Bring the heart up to the sky. One more big breath here. And then exhale, come back up through center. Reach your arms up to the sky. And then take right hand to the right wrist.
I've done that so many
And then
times.
drop over to the left. So again,
You want me to turn it
root
up?
in through your right heel.
Okay.
And like root in through your right hip. And really take the stretch in the arms. So as you stretch over to the side, your right hip will migrate, but it's going to migrate through that right heel being rooted down. And you'll feel the stretch from your fingertips all the way down the leg.
I said her
on the
camera
right
moved
side.
up, but I didn't know she had a camera person.
And you're going to smile your heart up to the sky, up underneath that armpit. Bringing that heart wide open. And then when you're ready, come back through center. Take your time. Take your time. Arms up to the sky. Reach up. And then exhale. We're going to forward fold over the legs. And I'm going to separate my feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. But pull out my belly and let my belly slide in between my thighs. This is how you can come to love your body. Truly, is to actually acknowledge it and see it. So even if it's just letting your fingertips graze your belly, touch yourself as you come down. Acknowledge all that you are. So you come into this forward fold and just bend into the right knee, bend into the left knee, just see what's going on. You can bring your hands onto the backs of your calves, you can bring them onto the backs of your thighs. You can grab for either elbow with your hands. You can just you can be like, look, this is a lot. You can just bring your hands down to the ground. In that shape, I kind of like to bring the palms to the sky. You press into the backs of the hands. There's something about this, like putting the palms down to the ground that's like, no, stop, I can't handle this. I was gonna say, shit, I can't handle this. But if you bring the backs of the hands to the ground, it's like there's a different kind of spiritual opening. I can be projecting mystical madness, and if that is the case, thank you for riding with me on that. All right, next we're going to go into a standing half forward fold. So you're going to walk your fingertips out in front of you, and this is a dope place if you got yoga blocks handy or you have a trash can handy. Like you can bring your hands up onto something and just give yourself a little bit more push, a little bit more oomph. But you're bringing your heart forward, and the hips are stacking generally over your heels, drawing your heart forward. You might decide to look forward, breathing. And then exhale, forward fold again. And this time, bring the palms of your hands onto the bottoms of your feet. And if that is not happening, literally, like you can do any variation. Bring your hands onto your ankles, your heels, down to the ground, stop motion on the ground, whatever feels good. But if it feels like a thing, you bring the bottoms of the feet to the palms of your hands. Inhale, lengthen out through your spine, through your chest. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Shake out the head and the neck. Let every piece of the neck, have a huge bend in the knees here. Like massive. Whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, walk your hands back out. Just a touch. We're going to turn the heels in and the toes out. The feet are wider than hip distance apart. And you're going to sink your pelvis down. We're going to come down into garland pose. Deep squat. Now, if I'm being honest with you, this was like always one of my nightmare yoga poses for real. So if today you're like, you start to come down and like, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me, and I had no idea that was coming. Take the front edge of your mat.
What's that, Harry?
There's a few things that might help. Take the front edge of your mat. Roll it up. Bring your heels on.
I kind of want you to fall back because Harry is right fucking there. Harry, get off of there.
This is not for you to relax. I'm working hard here.
Now you're bringing. Also, one more thing is that if this is a lot,
I'm gonna do it again. Hold on.
Have your pelvis hanging down so low, your hips down low.
No,
or
no chewing that up again.
You're like Maybe more like
get on your bed.
With posture. You might take a block or a chair
Wider
or
than
something
hips.
and literally just like slide it up underneath. Or took us and give you a little bit of something, something to cling on to. But bring your upper arms into your inner thighs. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Press the palms together. Draw the heart forward. Breathe here. You can make little swivels with your hips if that feels good.
I'm feeling my knees.
So much.
Oh, no, the knees are not happy.
Unreleased emotion.
My emotion is hatred for you.
Just release. It could be literally.
Sally, get out of the way!
But especially after a lot has been going on, just to push it out.
You're doing good, bro.
I think I'm stuck.
Oh man.
One more big
I got stuck. Oh,
you're doing a great job. Just to be clear.
Oh,
and then when you're ready, bring the hands down, lift the hips up to the sky, shake that up. And if you'd like, take your 2 bunny ear fingers, peace signs, and hook your big toes. Inhale, lengthen out through your spine, through your chest, through your heart. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. And then when you're ready, we're going to come down onto the knees. Now here, come onto your knees, but kick your right leg out to the right. So left hand comes down to the ground. Right hand comes to your hip. Press your right hip into your right hand and draw your heart up to the sky. Bring the right arm over your right ear. Press into your right foot.
So good.
Side stretch. Breathe. Powerful.
Oh.
Powerful. That's you. All of that is you. Flex through your fingertips. Very nice. And then drop it down. Come back the way you came. Right hand down. And you can kind of swing it down into your next motion. Right hand down to the ground. Left leg kicks out. Press into that left foot. Left hand comes to the left hip.
Am I
And don't
getting
be
you
afraid to
now?
get in your leggings, for real. Like, hands on your actual hip, not your fat roll hip. Like, get up underneath the fat roll. Feel your pelvic bowl. Press into your left foot. Spiraling the heart open. Pressing the pelvis forward. The heart is up and open. The left arm comes over the left ear. Breathing. Spiral open. Throat open to the sky. Press actively into that left foot. You're kind of opening up your pelvis a little bit more to the front, shining through that front thigh.
Oh, I'm pressing too much on my
And then
right
exhale,
leg, I think.
right thigh, front thigh. Come on down onto your heels. Breathe. And just take it in.
Whew.
When you're ready, come to sit on your butt.
I'm right there.
You're ahead of the
You
game.
bring your legs out in front of you.
Okay.
Flex your toes up to the sky.
Okay.
Scoop your butt cheeks out so that you can feel the sits bones of your back region. Press down to the ground. And you can feel your hamstring really come down to the ground. You scoop out your thigh meat. Place your belly in between your thighs. Toes up. And then from here, just start to gradually open up your legs. Spread your legs wider open. We're coming to a seated wide-legged straddle. So it's going to be different for everybody. You put your belly right in between the thighs so that it has the space that it needs
I know.
to get great.
I'm like, ah!
of your head.
Like, can I get a little more? I don't
Relax
know.
your shoulders. You can have your hands on your shins or behind you. You can have them on your thighs. You can have them by your side. You can have them in front of you. Close your eyes. If it feels good, you can walk your fingertips out in front of you. Walking yourself forward. Pull from your heart. Like it's your heart that is drawing forward. Not the crown of your head, not your shoulders. Your heart is drawing you forward. Not just in this posture, but in life.
Bro! Allie! I know, I looked over, I'm like, what the hell, girl? She's like, where are your eyes closed?
So when you're ready, walk yourself back up.
Come on, lay down.
And cross your legs.
Neck is all wet. Shirt rolling up his face in.
The eyes closed.
I know, I can't even lower it if I
Hands
tried.
want to
It's
be.
so rolled.
You might bring your hands onto your belly or onto your heart. You might bring them onto your thighs or onto your knees. Maybe they're interlaced in your lap. Maybe your arms fall open on your thighs and the palms face up to the sky. Let the sun shine through your
So
skull.
Sally takes that as an
Open
invitation
up
to
your
put her head
heart
on you.
forward.
Don't lick it. I hate hand licks. Stop it.
And just take a moment here to rest into the quiet of you. When you're ready, bring one palm to center and the other palm to meet it. Bow your gaze down. You bow into the light that lives inside you. The light that connects you to all that is, was, and will ever be. When you're ready, draw your gaze up. And when it's time for you, blink your eyes open. Sometimes we end class by saying namaste, and so I will say namaste to you. I think of that really as meaning that the light in me sees and honors the light in you, and the darkness in me sees and honors the darkness in you. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day. I wish you the best of luck in all your endeavors, and I'm grateful for you. Thank you. Totally. I hope you have a wonderful evening. No matter what happens to you next, wish you the very best of luck. And I hope you know how grateful I am for you as a person. Thank you.
Nice.
Boom.
That was a nice, relaxing.
It was. I mean, granted,
Movement.
saw our bellies as we laid down, but that's okay. I think you were blocked by the cardio, which we still gotta do the cardio section.
Yeah. Oh man, my legs do feel like sort of wobbly though.
Like jelly-like.
Jelly, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, she hurt my thigh, my inner thighs. My hips are so terrible. I need to find like the somatic workouts for hips, like tension relief, because they have been like,
oh yeah.
even like putting on my pants, I'm like, oh my hip.
Yeah.
Not that old yet. All right, I'm gonna change it so that we can do the cardio one separate. Did I stop it?